Well, lots of calls, great questions, great information coming in our show tonight. The topic, Grandpa and the Law. Appreciate Mr. Griffin being here with us tonight with great information. We're going to head right back to the phone lines. Christian over in Mountain Brook, you have been holding patiently. We appreciate that. If you will, go right ahead with your question.
Hey, good evening, y'all. Thank y'all for doing this.
Yes.
Sure, thank you for calling.
I have a question. Am I supposed to put my house in a will or a trust or an LLC? How do I give my house to my children? I own it outright. What's the best way? What would you recommend?
Well, that's a broad question, but first you want to figure out the person you want who you want that house to belong to. Who do you want to pass that house on to? When you figure that out, then you figure out the vehicle. It could be a will. It could be a trust. I generally don't see an LLC, but in some cases you'd use an LLC. So glad to talk to you about it. I'm creating a lot of trust these days. It seems like a lot of people have their parents will call me up and their kids have all moved out of state. They don't want to probate a will out of state, and they'll say, let's get a trust. And didn't happen 5 years ago, but it's happening a lot now. People just say, I don't want to deal with the probate court. I just want to have it all set up. So we can do that if you want to. We can write a traditional will if you want to. We can check the deed. There are all kinds of ways of doing it. So decide on the person.
Or persons.
Or persons, and decide on the vehicle. And when you decide on the persons, it has a lot to do with who is going to actually, say, live in it or sell it. So, and that will determine a lot of your other decisions.
Okay. We have Kathy holding on the line, and so I hope we can come back to this wills versus trust to talk a little bit more about that. But